So this is a review of a park and brake on the RZR 1000. This one's from B2 Fab. There's a bunch of them with this style out there from a lot of different companies. They're all basically the same. They have a bracket that mounts to a couple bolts up under the power steering block here, and then it mounts through that bracket. This is not an install video, but more of a review of it. They make out like it's super easy, only takes 5 minutes, and that's not true. It's kind of a pain. It's hard to get to. It's not complicated. It's pretty straightforward, but it's hard to get to most of the bolts, and you can do it, but it just tends to be it was frustrating. But I've got it working. It locks in, but you'll notice right here this big washer, this doesn't come with it. And before I had that washer in there, it wouldn't lock all the way down. It was just too long. And they says in the instructions, which are terrible, that there was an adjuster bolt with it to adjust the pressure on the pedal or whatever. Well, there was no extra bolt in mine. It just came with this all connected and the 2 bolts that hold the bracket in place and the bracket. So I just got lucky. Most people aren't going to have this, but I just found this washer. It was already bent. I don't remember was 2 originally. I have had a couple of them, and I used it, and it worked perfectly to give me the right space. The other thing that was a pain was the nut on the back of this thing that holds this whole assembly in right here like that is 1 1/4 inch, or that's what I found that went on it. Well, an 1 1/4 inch wrench is about a foot long or more, and you don't have enough room in this floorboard to stick that big old wrench on it. So I had to get a pair of channel locks and come at it from the passenger side and grab it and hold the handle and tighten it as best I could. And I've got it pretty tight. It's pretty solid. But yeah, it's not as easy as they make it out to be. If it comes loose from riding, if it ends up getting loose over time, I'll probably make a follow-up video and let you know that these things are garbage. But hopefully, if it stays tight, it's a good idea. Putting these things in, getting these things out of park on the side of a steep hill, is, if you've ever had to do it, is not easy. And this is a good idea, and I hope it works. Like I said, it's not complicated, but it is hard to get in here and get to everything. We've got it in here, and I had to adapt this one to make it work on mine. Maybe there's something I don't know, which that wouldn't be shocking. But anyway, just heads up if you're interested in getting one of these. I know about the spring thingy or whatever, that I don't know if that's better or not. You got to you're supposed to use your feet, take your left foot and kick it over to hold the brake down. I've never tried it, don't know. It just seemed to me that in the dark, riding at night, that might be difficult to find it with your foot. I don't know, maybe it's not, but I thought this would be a little easier, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching.